In animal communication, do animals say things like, I have allergies, that's the reason why I'm scratching? Or do they communicate, for example, I don't like that dog over there, so I'm going to always bark at them? Or do animals communicate about what is going on with their heart for you to want to ensure that they get checked by the vets? So I'm asking these questions because as an animal communicator who offers private consultations to clients, I get a variety of things that the pet parents want to ask their pets, mostly from the angle of concern that they want to know what is going on with them, that by thinking that if they ask the animal, they'll have the answer. So I'm Joanne Yeoh, animal communication specialist. I'm a teacher and I'm also a mentor, and I love to encourage pet parents to cultivate a connection with their pets, not just from the physical and emotional well-being, but from a telepathic perspective where you can have telepathic conversations with them. And this is really what I want to kind of talk about. What do we mean by telepathic conversations? We imagine when I was a pet parent, i.e. not an animal communicator, where I've developed my gift into a skill. And by the way, just to jump around, we all have the gift. But what I've learned is this gift will only go so far. If we don't develop it, then it doesn't become a skill. So really that's the difference between when I was a pet parent to when I am communicating with animals as an animal communicator. So when I get questions around why is my dog itchy, or why is my cat meowing all the time or spraying, or why is my horse not wanting to go into their stable at night even though it's freezing and I've made them a really cozy place to rest their body, what kind of information can animals actually offer us? So as a pet parent, we tend to assume that we will hear their answers, like I'm having a conversation with you right now. And so that is our expectation, because when an animal communicator is talking to your pets and relaying the information, that's how it appears. So as a gift, as in we all have the gift to communicate with animals, it may not necessarily come through as words in a way that we can hear it and we can have a conversation like humans do, okay? So as a pet parent, the way that I would encourage you to receive information from your animal is really to develop your intuitive senses. So the difference when you then nurture and develop your gift into a skill, you can be much quicker and more proficient in bringing meaning to the experience that you're receiving from your animal when they share through the use of intuitive senses. So to go back to my original question, can a dog tell you that they have allergies? Can a cat tell you why they're spraying? Can a horse just clarify why they won't go in the barn? The answer is yes. However, it depends on your skill. So if I take the example of the allergies, okay? So as a pet parent, if I don't know anything about allergies and I haven't developed my gift into a skill where I can receive the information through the intuitive senses in a proficient way, then most likely I will think my dog doesn't answer me, or that I can't do it because I won't get anything. Okay. So then let's use the example of a cat who is spraying all over the house. As a pet parent, again, if you are connecting mainly with your gift, where your gift is being able to receive the information through intuitive senses, if you heighten that ability, your cat will be able to share emotionally and sensation wise through you experiencing it, their answer. But when you develop this gift and make it into a skill, you'll be able to receive the information much quicker and with more detail. And it's how you place the meaning on it that allows you to interpret it. And therefore, then it becomes more of a conversation, a discussion with the animal that you can relay to the cat's person. Let's take the horse. Who doesn't want to go into the stable at night, even though it's freezing outside and you're really worried? Again, as the horse owner, the guardian, your gift will connect in with the ability to observe them in a different way, where you get that sense, and you've been there, where you know that they don't want to or like something, but you don't have the detail. You just connect to a sense of what it is that they're struggling with, but you don't have almost the answer. So when you go to an animal communicator who should have already therefore developed their gift into a skill and into an ability, then they can connect in with the horse in a way to ask the appropriate questions that will expand the discussion and open up the communication channels. But it's actually the ability and the skill to place meaning and understanding on what they receive. So that's the difference between pet parents. We are all pet parents, and all pet parents have the gift, to those pet parents who have then invested their time, energy, and money into developing their gift into a skill and the ability. And actually, once you have the skill and the ability, it actually makes the practice of animal communication very exciting, very interesting for sure. So if this is something that has caught your interest and you are a pet parent wanting to develop your gift into a skill, then DM me, get in touch, and I'd love to be your teacher and mentor. I work in groups and I also work one-to-one. So thank you for tuning in, and I'd love to hear your comments about you connecting in with your gift and whether you have already made that leap between gift and skill. All right, take care.